Bad Brains had a level of energy that I had just never encountered. The complement musically to what I was, what I was feeling skateboarding. The first Bad Brains album is just the Capitol being struck by lightning with the red, gold, and green around the border, the yellow background, Bad Brains. That graphic to me meant so much. I made at least 3 different homemade versions. It was just a Xerox machine, ransom note, anybody could do it, so it had an accessibility. You didn't have to be a creative, artistic virtuoso to do this stuff. The degradation of multiple generations of copies actually makes all the punk rock flyers cooler. That sort of unpretentiousness and and shareability, that's something that carries through in my art to this day.
Like the Bad Brains Roar cassette, is one of the most remarkably, terribly recorded sonically records of all times, and it sounds perfect. They're the most complicated songs ever written in almost any genre, played as fast as possible. The records are so technical, but they still make you want to jump up and down and cry and throw yourself through a plate glass window. So there'd be these shows where you'd have 1,000 people beating the shit out of each other. You'd have people in engineer boots with spurs jumping 20 feet off a balcony, landing on the heads of people in the pit. And then you'd have HR on stage encouraging P.M.A. I was like, boy, that's necessary. As people are being taken out on stretchers, I was like, P.M.A. is a good idea right about now.
Where Doc at? Let me holler at him real quick. Scary Gary.
Yo.
What's that shit called? FaceTime? When I'm on stage, I want you to holler at the people. All right?
Okay. Yeah, man. All right.
East. So in our musical game, our creed was positive mental attitude. So HR being our big brother, he used to be into it. It's like the Great Spirit gave us Bad Brains and made sure we had a meaning. So we mixed up the concepts of the revolutionary sounds of Bob Marley and his message of Rastafari mixed with 4 black dudes from DC wanting to have their music mean something and say something. That's what I trip on. When I'm 17, I want to make music about, we got that P.M.A, we got that because we were popular in DC and starting to cause clubs to bounce in the floors, the little clubs. Owners would tell us we couldn't play there, we're not gonna have no punk here no more, we're not gonna, especially no black punks and all this shit. So that's where we said we have to leave.